Hey folks, how you doing today? And today I come with some very good news. I am pleased to report that the Tales of series has sold approximately 15 million units worldwide since the initial release of Tales of Fantasia 16 years ago on the Super Nintendo slash Super Famicom. And Tales of series, it totally deserves it. Totally deserves it. And I'm glad it's been the last couple years for the Tales of series have been quite good. The series has really taken off, and we finally started getting the Tales of games over here in the West at a much higher rate. And I'm glad. I'm really glad. And the series, as far as am concerned, it can only go up from here. It's going to get more popular, and the sales are going to keep increasing. And honestly, because with each new Tales game, they seem to go up in sales each game. And yeah, I mean, and special mention should be made of Hideo Baba, the series producer. He's he's one of the few JRPG producers out there that actually gets it. He actually gets it. He understands why people in the West like JRPGs. And he said numerous times they're not going to westernize the series. They're not going to hand it off to a Western developer and hope and get a subpar product, because let's be honest with you, every time a Japanese studio hands one of their big name franchises over to a Western studio, it turns out bad. Not because they're Western studios, it's because the studios are just bad, period. But, yeah. It's like I said, he's one of the few people that gets it. His outreach to the Western fans has been very commendable. Very commendable. He's probably one of the few, maybe I can count maybe the ones that actually reach out to the Western fans. That's not just pandering with subpar games. Oh, maybe on one hand. I mean, I mean, I especially like his attitude towards, we're gonna make a game for the Japanese audience and then bring it over to the West for of fans of that genre of game, which is just, it's common sense. Because to be honest with you, Japan's attempt at this phony westernization that's been going on with several big companies, such as Square Enix, Konami, Capcom. Most of the time, I'd say a good 90 to 95% of the time, the games are not that good. I think Bionic Commando Rearmed is probably one of the few examples where it actually turned out alright because it stayed true to its roots. But for the most part, it doesn't work out. And I applaud Hideo Baba for acknowledging that. It's a welcome change, honestly, because most other Japanese producers, they'll simply write off the Japanese market, how it's dead, yada yada yada. You know the story. I've talked about it several times. But he admit he's one of the guys that gets it, and I applaud him for that. He really gets it. He really gets it. And without further ado, folks, I must bid you farewell. It was just a simple shout out video to the Tales of series. It deserves all the credit it gets. It's a great series, and I hope I can only see it improving over the years. So, like the video, rate the video, you know the deal. And I will see you folks later.